Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails of Cold Steel. Today, I'm going to talk to all these people, and then we're going to go upstairs. Why? Well, we got a freight line to catch. Why am I talking to all these strangers? I don't know, just in case they have a book or something? Or a new recipe? If they have a new recipe, that would be great. Though, that being said, I'm not really keeping up all my recipes. Well, that's not completely fair. I actually completed like 4 of them, I think. And a bell. We've seen you before, haven't we? Anyways, I think I've completed 4 of them. So that's not bad. Just 2 of them left, and we'll get to them. I definitely will want to finish them before we get too many more. Though I need the money to do that first. I don't want to spend too much money, then need to buy new equipment, and then spend like an hour making omelets trying to, Is this your mother? Oh, it's your sister. Okay. I was gonna say, it's very, familiar there, I guess, or familia? I don't know what the hell's the word. They're very family, right? Kind of sounded like your mom, but I guess it was your sis. I don't know, maybe she did raise you. That happens from time to time. Hi, talk to me. You really shouldn't be walking that close to the train tracks. So up the stairs and to the left. Oh, there's a cutscene. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey. Sounds like a plan. We still have another 4 hours to go. We're going to need to eat something between now and dinner. Seems highly unlikely a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts either. Nah. We'll need to go through the ticket gate then. There's a shop in the main part of the station that sells prepackaged lunches.
Oh, there won't be any need for that.
Oh my god. Hi, Sharon. How's it going, girl?
No way.
Can you teleport?
Sharon?
She magic teleporting?
How did you get here before us?
Yeah.
The power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady.
Alright, so teleporting.
And as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings.
Thank you.
I do hope you'll enjoy them.
Thanks.
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
True. That said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
Teleporting.
It seems that the Reinford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer.
It is pretty funny.
I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Oh yeah, we can fly in this world, can't we?
Ah.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
Ah.
You got me.
Here, I thought you could teleport.
I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen.
I
so
actually
could make
forgot
the
we could
lunches
fly
as
in this
well.
world for a second. I don't know why.
They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor the taste. Well, thank you.
We really do appreciate all you're doing for us.
Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something. You're not planning on coming all the way to the North Highlands with us now, are you?
Well, by all means.
I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to. I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either. Other business?
Oh, probably your mother, Alisa.
Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
Yep. That's your mom?
Mother?
Does she have any bonding events?
Hello, Alisa. Ah, you all must be members of Class 7.
Irina Reinford.
I'm Alisa's mother, Irina.
Irina, whatever.
Also the chairman of the Reinford group. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. I'm Rean Schwarzer.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein.
Gaius Warzel. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Albarea. A pleasure.
I'm Chronos. Nice to
I'm
meet
glad
you.
you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter. I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately I have work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. What? Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say?
Yeah, apparently.
It's always work with you, isn't it?
Oh. Oh, do you have mommy
You
issues?
probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Alisa, and that's it?
Yeah, mommy issues.
My lady.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
They have gumdrops in this world?
Seems there's a lot of friction between them.
Understatement, Emma.
You can live your life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Rhineford group on you. Even if you decide to follow
Oh, Sharon looks so
certain
sad.
path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make.
What does that mean? Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility? Oh, do you have daddy issues too?
Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic life. In the monthly reports I receive from the Academy.
What?
Oh, they've been reporting on you.
I knew Sharon would relay back information about me. But reports from the Academy itself?
I mean, you're still a teenager. Come on now.
Oh, you must not have known. In addition to my other responsibilities,
Oh, you're a chairman, aren't you?
I also sit on the Academy's
Or a
board of
director, whatever the hell
directors.
it's called. Yeah.
Oh my, that means...
Just like Rufus.
It does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Rhineford group a canny choice as a member of the board.
That's kind of an understatement too.
The Rhineford group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbital staff, as well as your Arcus.
Oh, those things are actually good. Not just the Arcus, but like the Orbital staff.
I must say, I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both.
You're welcome.
I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
Oh, this is just pissing off Alisa. I can tell.
Please excuse us, my lady.
Bye, Sharon.
Take care during the rest of your journey.
We'll try. Oh, she's
Alisa.
defeated.
You alright?
I think the answer is no. No, she is not all right. Certain path that someone else did. So maybe brother? I don't know. I could be your dad. Like, dad could have left from the company, maybe. Wow, this freight train looks exactly like the other train we were on. Damn it. I thought I finally had had her out of my hair, but it looks like she was the one step ahead of me this whole time. I take it you and your mother aren't on good terms then. Yeah, I think that much was abundantly clear. Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led me to enrolling in the academy. But how was I supposed to know I'd gone to decide for a school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I have been that so stupid? Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before I made my choice? I don't know what to say. You have our sympathies, I suppose. Is your mother being on the board of directors really such a problem? Well, it's complicated. Usually she seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out that wherever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like the day. I should have known something was up. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover academy expenses hasn't taken a dip since my first day at Thors. Okay. So you still relied? Oh, that's gotta be such a punch in the gut for you thinking you're breaking away like from the umbilical cord and just find out you're actually been living off her dime the entire time. So your mother's been paying for your bills the entire time? It does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering her presence on the board of directors. Huh, I can't see what you're grousing about. Most people would be grateful to have their parent display that much interest. What? At least your mother spared the time to come and greet us. At least she showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. Oh. Dots. Useless. Forget it. Ah! Mommy issues, daddy issues all around. What game was it that I played that every goddamn character had an issue with either their mom, their dad, or both of them? There was like no, oh, what the hell game was it? I can't think of it. But just like every problem the characters had, it was just like, oh, my dad did this, or my mother did this, or they didn't do this. It's like, oh, okay. So, is that all we have to go on, is just mommy and daddy issues? Well, we just entered a tunnel. Good observation. The first of many now that we're going through the mountains. I see. You want to play Blades again? I'll lose on the second turn, I guarantee it. Anyways, how about we dig into those lunches Sharon made us? That sounds good to me. It seems like she went out of her way to prepare them. Alright. If these are subpar because she had to make do with the airship's kitchen, I won't let her hear the end of it. Well, then let's dig in. I could use a good sandwich right about now. Actually, I don't have any lunch meat. God damn it. I should go to the store. I don't want to. Wow, you're going to the highlands for the academy field study. Sounds like you budding soldiers do some pretty interesting things as part of your training these days. I suppose you could say that. Though it seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. Still feels pretty neat to see you all dressed up in your uniforms. They look pretty sharp on you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Even at the academy, Gaius always stands out because of his height, and the fact that he doesn't have his uniform on correctly. Yeah, he towers over even the second years. Are all the people in your settlement of a similar height? Nah, I say my dad is the only one who really has height on me. My younger brother's fairly short, though. I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. I seem to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings. A younger brother and 2 younger sisters, to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you'll get along with them. I can do. Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting close to the highlands now. Indeed. Man, seeing you kids rushing off on some adventure kind of makes me jealous. Anyways, we're about halfway through the Isengard range. We should reach Zender Gate in 2 hours or so, so take this time to relax. Thank you. We appreciate the info. I mean, we are the only people on this goddamn train. From the looks of it. Did you meet him in the spring when you were on your way to Trista? Yeah, made this same trip back then too. We had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebonian culture. Sounds like a pretty nice guy. I bet that served as a pretty useful primer. It did. There's a lot of people I'm thankful for helping me come this far. But most of all, I'm thankful for the winds and the goddess. The winds and the goddess. Classic guys. So now we're leaving Erebonia, right? Oh, when we get to that little mark there, I'm assuming. Hey, that looks like we ought to be coming to the last tunnel at any time now. I see. Alisa, Eustace, we're almost there. Oh. Oh God, I'm blind! Dots? So this is... I can only just make it out in the distance, but it looks like that's it. So that's the Northern Highlands. I'll admit, it appears even more breathtaking than I expected. I'll be even happy to hear you say so once you've seen it up close. 1630. Do you know where your kid's at? I hope so, if you have any. Man, old school like PSA commercials like that, I miss them. I mean, they might still be a thing, but I don't really watch TV anymore, but I miss them. Oh, the old anti-drug ads are really good. Ah, you arrived. Who is it? Hello? Wait a minute. Are you the dude from Trails in the Sky? It's a pleasure to see you again, Lieutenant General. Likewise, it's been months since I last saw you. Seems almost surreal to see you standing there in a military academy uniform. Though this is the first time I've seen this Thors emblem symbol in red. Oh, a Thors emblem in red. This is a color they use for my class, class 7. It looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Yeah, I bet he's the Lieutenant General in charge of Xander Gate. He seems quite close to Gaius. Imperial General with an eye patch. That seems familiar somehow. These must be your classmates. Indeed, these are about half of my classmates from class 7. I'm Rean Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Alisa Reinford, sir. I'm Emma Milstein, sir. Uses Elbray, it's an honor. Ah, it seems your classmates are an interesting bunch, as I've heard. Zechs Xander, yeah. No. Maybe? No, you are, right? You have to be. Yeah, no, this is the guy from Trails of the Sky, second chapter. I don't want to go too many spoiler details, but he shows up in that game. I'm Zechs Xander, commanding officer of the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division. Pleased to finally meet you. One-Eyed Zechs? You're the one of the guardians of the Ornor family. Oh, it seems some of you already know of me. The guardian of the Ornor family? Oh, now I remember. The Xanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. One-Eyed Zechs Xander is said to be one of the Imperial Army's finest generals. Is that how you pronounce that? Zechs? Kind of like Tex, but Zechs with the Z? They say the Xander and the Yarside schools of swordsmanship are two most renowned styles in Erebonian. It's truly an honor to meet you, sir. I'm just a military man, hardly deserving of quite that level of praise. I'd love to hear about all of you and your excursions in the highlands, but unfortunately we don't have the time. We should set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree. We'll be able to take care of all, were you able to take care of all the arrangements? I did, rest assured. What arrangements? We need to head out now if we want to reach Gaius' home by sundown, right? Right, which is why I asked the Lieutenant General to arrange some transportation for us. Oh, we're gonna get horsies? Alright, just follow me and I'll show you the way. It's gotta be horses, right? Wow. Oh, I'm digging the music so far. Oh, okay. Banger. I love music like this. Thoughts? It's simply breathtaking. I had no idea a land that's so beautiful lay so far out and at the far end of the railway. Honestly, as I suppose words are woefully insufficient in the face of such majesty. Glad to hear you say so. And those would be our horsies? I want the black one. Horses, are you saying we're to travel to the settlement on horseback? The highlands are way too vast to cover in any reasonable length of time on foot. You'll be fine. You're a member of the riding club, and Rean and Alisa both have riding experience, right? Yeah, I think I can manage. I learned back at home, so I should be okay as long as we aren't making any trick jumps or anything like that. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. Not a problem. You can just hitch a ride on the back of someone else's horse. Alisa would probably be the best choice considering the balance of weight. I can do that. Is that alright with you, Emma? Yes, although I feel a little nervous. You can ride with me. Let's mount up at once then. Oh, good thing you only brought 4 horses. Okay, steady now. Steady. This is a fine horse. Are you doing okay back there, Emma? Yes, I'm fine, I think. Make sure to hold on tight so when we start moving. This should be a fun trip. They're all top quality horses raised here in the highlands. At a good clip, you should be able to reach your settlement in under an hour. Oh, and before I forget, I'm sure Gaius won't have much need for this, but the rest of you should take a map of the highlands. A map? Wow! Such a high level of detail. Looks as though the Army's surveying expertise is being put to good use. Indeed, I hope it will be prove useful during your field study. There's a lot of areas here. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, that's about it from me. You should be heading out. May the blessings of the winds and the goddess be with you. Give my regards to the elder and Lacan. We will. Thank you for seeing us off, sir. If you'll excuse us, then. So I actually get to ride the horses, or... Oh, don't give me a minigame, though.
This is worlds apart from the bustle of the city.
It really is. I feel like I'm one with the wind.
Indeed, but if you didn't go too fast, that would be great.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time. No doubt the riding club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now.
Oh, we should take pictures.
I'll bet.
Anyway, my home settlement is due northeast of here. Hopefully we'll be able to reach it before sundown.
Right.
Let's move.
Emma's just like, no, please. Oh, I can. How to ride the horse. Horseback riding controls are largely the same as those for regular movement. Use the left stick to move and dash with the R1. They are legitimately the same.
Yeah.
Though turning when running is a little bit difficult. Huh. Okay, that doesn't seem right. I was just looking at the map here. Are there really no treasures here? Huh. Okay. That's... Maybe they didn't want to make... I was going to say make an animation for riding on the horse, but that doesn't mean... That doesn't make any sense. There's no real animation for opening a treasure. I can't attack, so... I guess we'll just head towards the destination. I don't feel like we're moving that much faster than normal. Well, okay. What? How'd you get an echo?
You're as excited as a child.
I think I'm just caught up in the moment.
And I'm a child.
Yeah.
What are these things?
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he didn't like that. They kind of look like tombstones of some kind. Excuse me. So which way do we go? The plains are so vast that it's surprisingly easy to lose your sense of direction. True, maybe it'd help if I showed you a couple major landmarks to help you get your bearings. Over there is the Zender Gate. That's where we set out from. That landmark over there is the Triangle of the Rock. Obvious name, really. It's sort of the centerpiece of this part of the highlands. It's so massive. The further away we can see it from, the better the landmark will be. Oh, what's that building on the left? Oh, that's a watch tower built by the Imperial Army in the southeastern part of the highlands. I heard they built it to keep an eye on the Calvard Republic out of the east. So that's an Imperial Army watchtower. I suppose it should come as no surprise that the army would want a watchtower there. True, the highlands borders both Calvard and Erebonia, much like Crossbell. Yep, and finally... And if you look towards those mountains, my home is out in that direction. Alright, gotcha. Let me take a look at the map. I think I have a better idea of where everything is now. It seems like we ought to keep this map handy until we're more familiar with the highlands, though. I mean, you should probably just keep the map handy in general, dog. Just keep it on you. Come to think of it, what are those stone pillars over there? Oh, now that you point them out, I'm surprised I didn't notice them before. They seem man-made, or at the very least, they not the sort of construct nature would leave lying around. There are quite a few similar objects and structures scattered across the highlands. Most folks think they are what remains of the Neolithic civilization that existed here over 1,000 years ago. That's pretty far back. I suppose, and in that way, they're not dissimilar from the Animus ruins in Erebonia. Perhaps. I'm not surprised you're curious about them, but we should save the discussion for later. Right now, we need to reach the settlement before sundown. Right. Alright, let's ride. I mean, yeah. We're just going all the way up there, right? No treasures, huh? I don't know, man. That seems odd. It seems big enough for treasures. That's supposed to be like a bat bird up there? Or a bird that's texture's been messed up, because that thing's like horrendous looking. In both like nightmare fuel way and bird way. I have no idea.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to run into a wall. I was looking at the top right corner of my screen. We going the right way still? The answer is no. Kind of wish they'd mark it on the map a little bit, the mini map, not the main map. I'm sure there's probably a way, but oh, that's not the button I was looking for.
The sun's almost down.
Yeah.
We're almost at the settlement.
Whoa.
Keep up the pace, guys.
I thought this was a monster for a second. I was like, sweet. Can I dismount? No, I cannot. Maybe treasures will fill like the second time we come out here, right? Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't feel like we're moving that much faster than normal. Maybe it's just perspective. I don't know. Oh, sheep. They might be having a bad day. Nordic settlement. Or nomadic settlement. Doesn't that mean they like move around a lot? Nomads? Nomadic? This does not look like a settlement that could just up and go. Wow. So this is Gaius' home, huh? Even though I've never been here before, it feels nostalgic somehow. Indeed, the scenery makes me a little wistful for my own home. You can say that again. Well, we don't actually stay in this area all year round. Sometimes between summer and fall, we move to another location further to the north. Yeah, but these buildings and structures don't look like they'd be easy just to pack up. Do you leave them here? I guess that's why you're called nomads then. Very good, Alisa. Is that why you live in those strange tent things? They look like they're made out of rock. Yep, they're made of thick cloth and designed so we can put them up and take them down easily. Yo, straight up, they look like they're made out of rock. Anyways, let me show you to my home first. Then we can go out and greet the elder after. Bro! Oh! They're so cute! You're finally back! Welcome home, we missed you. Hey Lily, Sheeta, I'm back. Good to see you looking well there too, Thoma. Glad you made it back safe. It's good to see you, bro. Thanks. Ah, they really seem to love him. Yeah, watching him makes me wish I had a little brother or sister on my own. It does. Dots. Oh, hey, are these the people you wrote about in your letters? They are indeed the illustrious industrious class 7. It's nice to meet you. My brother, I'm... What? I'm Gaius' brother. Thoma. Okay, sure, whatever. These are our sisters, Sheeta and Lily. It's nice to meet you. Are you bros friends? Sure are. It's good to meet you too. I'm Rean. Melissa, it's lovely to meet you. You're all so cute. I'm Emma. Use is Albrea. I'm honored. Wow, they all seem so Erebonian. I'm glad to see you've been blessed with such wonderful friends. Oh, is this mom and dad Gaius? I'm assuming dad Gaius definitely because he looks like him, yeah. Dad, mom, I'm home. Welcome back home, Gaius. It's a pleasure to finally meet you all. I'm Gaius' mother, Fatma. I mean, you look like you're an average-sized lady, but alright. His mother? But you look so young. Flattery will get you everywhere. I'm Gaius' father, Lacan Wurzel. I'm very glad to meet my son's friends and schoolmates. The pleasure's all ours. Likewise. I've prepared a place for all you to stay while you're our guests. It is much to discuss, of course, but you should drop off your belongings there first. It will soon be sundown. Come to my home and share in our evening meal. No. Okay, fine. You know what? This seems like a proper size inside for those buildings. Because I was actually waiting, I was waiting for it to go inside the tent and be like a grandiose area. But no, this seems actually like proper size. This is delicious. How do you get it to taste so good? We season the pheasant meat with herbs and rock salt, then wrap and cook it. It's made of the taste. It's made to the taste of us Highlanders, so I wasn't sure if you Erebonians would like it. All I can say is that I'll be wanting seconds soon. These grilled skewers were really good too. They get this deep, rich flavor. Oh, those are kebabs. We just stick some lamb meat on the skewer and grill it. Do they not have kebabs in Erebonia? I thought that was a thing. Like here in Erebonia. Didn't someone mention it earlier? The food here is exquisite. I've never tasted it. It's like, I almost feel sorry for the rest of our classes in here to enjoy this. I'm glad you think so. Here was worrying that the taste might not agree with you. Everyone loves Mom's cooking. No doubt you're all tired from your journey. Nord cuisine is effective at easing fatigue. That's important when you travel as far as we do. I can see why. I already feel a little more relaxed. Maybe I should get these recipes so I can teach them to Sharon. Wow, it's not so you can learn them, but so you can teach them to Sharon, huh? Try some of this tea too. We make it from local herbs. It's supposed to be good for digestion. Oh, thank you. I will. It has a very gentle taste. Those are gigantic vases and barrels. The land of Nord is nothing if not a free country. I have no doubt your time will make you make for a very unique experience, though not without its inconveniences here and there. Still, these highlands are plenty of history with your homeland. Might you be referring to the story of Emperor Driscoll? We've been learning in class how during the War of the Lions he first started gathering his armies here in Nord. That's right, these tales of Emperor Driscoll exploits have passed down here in Nord too. After the war, he became the Emperor of Erebonia and swore eternal friendship with the people of Nord. That friendship is held strong to this day, and I pray it will continue far into the future. Oh, so that's about to break. I see. Well, the people of Nord are not counted as true Erebonians. They are still regarded as our close neighbor and allies. That's about how it shakes out, though. Recently, the Cavalry Republic has been creeping into the southeastern highlands. They've been trying to cultivate good relations with the people there, but the Republic's foray into the highlands have certainly created some tension. The Empire and Republic are old foes, after all. Thankfully, we managed to avoid any armed conflicts in the last few years, although politically and economically, relationships between the two are only growing worse. It seems likely that simmering conflict is what led to that incident Crossbell last month. No doubt an outgrowth of ongoing conflict between pro-Calvadians and pro-Erebonian forces and their governments. So it seems. Thoughts? Be that as it may, to both countries, Nord is a remote region of relatively little importance. While there is a military presence in the highlands, there's not something you should have to worry about during your stay. Try to focus on your field studies while you're here. We'll do what we can. You must be the one who chose our tasks for this month's field studies, right? Indeed, I did. Though the hour is already late, I'll give you your task in the morning. As far as the area you'll cover in your study, I think it would be wise to focus on the southwestern plains tomorrow morning. The southwest, huh? We crossed that area in our trek here today, I believe. Yeah, the highlands are vast, wide open space. They extend well past the northern end of the settlement too, but let's just start with the southwestern plains. Sounds good to me. So everything we've got on the agenda for tomorrow will be in the southwest? Exactly. Try and be back at the settlement around noon, guys. I'll give you the remaining tasks after our midday meal. Got it, Dad. Anyways, here I am talking your ear off while I should be letting you get some rest after your long day. We rise before sun here, so sleep well. Morning will come sooner than you think. That sounds awful. This place we prepared, the place we prepared for you, for you has beds already ready. Can you show them the way, guys? Sure thing. I want to show them the way too. Me too. Come on, I'm sure Bro can handle it on his own. Thank you so much for the meal. Good night, everyone. Okay, that one seems smaller than the rest. Maybe it's because of the giant drape over there. You pack up these beds too? Sorry, I know you girls probably would have preferred separate rooms, but this is what we've got. Oh, don't worry about it. Rean and Eustace are both gentlemen after all. You didn't see the last bonding event. We have nothing to worry about. But of course. Thanks, guys. You'll be staying over at your family's place then. My sisters both insisted on it. I couldn't turn them down. Will it be alright if I come in and wake you guys at sunrise? Yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds awful. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow. By all means, get your beauty sleep. Alright, pleasant dreams, everyone. Good night, guys. He's quite the fortunate man. I thought the same thing while we were eating dinner. He's got those adorable siblings, 2 parents who really care about him. I can see why Gaius gets his calm. I can see where Gaius gets his calm and level-headed personality. Part of a caring family growing up side by side with nature like this. It's like he couldn't have turned out any other way. True enough. Anyways, it sounds like we got an agonizingly early wake-up call coming our way. We should get some sleep. No objection from me. I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep on my feet at this rate. Well, let's get dressed for bed and turn off the lights. It's gonna sound weird, but I didn't know what she meant by get dressed for bed. It's pajamas. I'm like, wait, don't you get undressed for bed? I'm like, yes, but there's pajamas. You idiot. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, wait, do we only have one field day? Huh. Okay. Well, I guess the trip up there is like a day in its own right.
Where am I?
Are you alright, Rean?
Oh, right. Nord Highlands. I feel surprisingly energetic. Maybe it's the clean air or that great food we had yesterday.
Or maybe you overslept.
I wonder if Master Ka-Fai trained out in the wilderness like this.
You're up early,
I
Rean.
mean, probably.
Morning, guys.
Nice outfit.
Whoa, hold on. Why are you dressed like that?
Oh, I was just helping put the sheep out to pasture. They should almost be done fixing the morning meal now.
Ooh, food.
Okay, I guess we should wake up the others then.
It doesn't really explain why you're dressed like that, but alright.
Eustace, Alisa, Emma.
Good job, Rean.
Rise and shine, everyone. It's officially the crack of dawn. Where am I?
Why do you guys keep asking that when you wake up?
Are those sheep?
Yes.
Glasses.
You guys.
Eustace looks completely out of
I
it.
suppose none of you are used to waking up quite this early.
I mean, it does sound awful waking up at sunrise. I've done it before. I've stayed awake for, well, a couple days on end, unfortunately, in the past, but those were always not by choice, and awful, just completely awful. Anyways, this is delicious. I concur. Is it kind of a milk porridge? I guess. We make it from sheep's milk and salt-cured meat. She and Lily made it fresh for you themselves. Yeah, I helped. Wow, that young, you're already better cooks than me. I really need to get this recipe from you too. Oh, okay. Well, first thing you do is your friends all seem like nice people. It would seem that the winds have blessed you with their guidance. I think so too, yeah. Okay, let me give you this. Thank you. Okay, delivery to the watchtower. Could you deliver something to the soldiers in the Imperial Army's watchtower for me? Sure. Turning over a new leaf. I need ingredients for a very important medicine, and I would like to request that you obtain it for me. I will tell you more in person. Sure. Return to the Zender. I have a very important request for a Class 7 pertaining to a monster prowling the highlands. Come speak to me in the command room. Sure. Let's see, we're helping them gathering some medical herbs, or medicinal herbs, and... Oh, there's a request from Zender Gate. Looks like you've chosen tasks that will help us become familiar with the highlands. That's the idea. I put a lot of thought into choosing tasks that would give you a nice sweeping overview of life here. As I said yesterday, you should be able to complete all these requests in the southwestern reach of the highland. Understood. Thanks again. Alright, we've got some work to do. We need to finish all these tasks and return here by noon. Yep, we'll be having lunch back at the settlement here. Also, I wouldn't recommend leaving the settlement without a horse. The highlands are vast. I hate if any of you get lost or collapse out there because you headed out on foot. That's true. We best pay heed to where we're going. May the blessings of the winds and the goddess be with you. Take care, everyone. The settlement contains 3 useful facilities. The eldest house acts as an oil factory. The trading post acts as weapon and armor, and lodging yurt allows you to sleep. Visit them whenever you need. Okay. Gaius has gained S-Craft, Calamity Hawk. Woo. This party will do for now. Calamity Hawk. Descends on foes with a hawk-like aura. Area large. Area medium. Okay. I'm liking that. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, want to hit my video section to check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. If you're watching me live stream at twitch.tv/ChronosPlays, give my channel a follow to be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.